What's up, bro? Let me share this link to the family and friends. I'm so excited. I am. Today is a good day. Today is a really effing good day. All right. The Google has integrated Shopify with YouTube. So now you guys that are in the US, you'll be able to, like, whenever we do our product videos and stuff like that, you'll actually be able to get the product from inside the app. Instead of having to go to a link or something like that, you could check out inside. So it's fantastic. And also through the course of doing that, um, I got my Google Ads account fixed. So I'm about to annoy so many of you who don't pay for the $15 to not see ads. All you people that listen, I plan to be the final straw as to why the rest of you see the value in getting YouTube Premium, because you are going to be so tired of seeing us. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be fantastic. All right. Now, so I wanted to do. Did I post this in the Discord? That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do. You guys just hang out. I wanted to do a session with Pupil's new pack called Presence that's on CMP kits right now. Analog Lab Bank, Analog Lab 5. If you got Analog Lab 4, like, cut the shit. Get Analog Lab 5. Stop playing games. It's like 2 updates back. And yeah. I'll put you guys on to some sauce as far as it goes with setting up your MPCs. So I have like I have like this modular thing that I do with chords. I think every musician does it. I just don't think they visualize it in the way that I do. They make it sound a lot more spooky. But we're gonna take the key of D minor, right? And I'm gonna show you. If I take, let's get a pupil preset. So when you're making, especially like when you're making loops or you're making rap music, right? You know that you're only going to use chords like, if you're in D, you're going to use the 1. use the 4, the 5, sorry, the 5, the 7. And you're only going to use like a certain amount of variations of these chords. So with something like and when you move out a key, right, you're just gonna it's still gonna be the same numbers. So if you use an MPC, why wouldn't you just have these on deck? Is my question. So here's my 1, right? You know you're never going to use your 2 because that's a that's a diminished vibe. But like here's your 4. This is 1. This is 1, 4, 5, 6, right? These are your 2 cadence chords. It's in the inversion that makes sense, right? So I got that on deck. And now that I'm thinking about it, because each one of these 4 bars is going to be a row of pads when we convert it to a progression, right? So that's going to be my 1 4 5. You know, what's the what should the next version be? The next version can be a different set of inversions, right? So if I take my 5 and I drop it down, okay, so I've got those inversions. That's one bank. Then and we'll just think of this as like this is our trap palette, right? So the only other thing to do is to add like the color tones. So this will be our 9th. So we've got our 9th variations. We've got, the good inversions. The only thing that we don't have is them in root position, and we don't use them in root position anyway. This is why I've always not liked, MIDI chord generators, because they never give you them the way that you actually would use them. So now, take this guy, go to tools, go to convert to compression or progression. we'll call it CMP trap maker. This is important. You need to make sure that you have the root note and you have the scale that you're working with, right? We're using the natural minor scale. Otherwise, when you transpose these, they will not come out the way that they're supposed to, right? So now these are all the right names of the chords. You can see how the bass lines are changed. See, I've got the minor 7, flat 5, minor 7th, boom, 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 boom. Go ahead and do it, all right? Now I keep my progressions folder in my quick access so that when I make a new one, all I got to do is find it real quick, copy it. I'm in, I've got the MPC hooked up to the computer. I can go into my progressions for standalone mode, right? Just go here. Where did it go? RS, where did you go? It's not in here. Hold on, let me go back. It says that it was in here. Don't see it though. What's up? Yeah, I don't know why it's not copying. Oh, there it is, right there. Boom. So now I have it here, and now I have it in standalone, right? So now I can change it into any scale I want. So the reason why I was like, you know what? Let me just have this on deck so that cuz I was like when I sit down at the MPC 61 and like up until this point, I don't know if it's just the excitement of having a new piece of gear or whatever, but it's just been like super easy to just go in and make something and just play, right? And then I had a day recently where I was like, man, and I got my other hacks and everything, but I was like, you know what? Yeah, I really wish that I had, I really wish that it was just easy to grab those cadence chords in that six because I know exactly what I want to do with everything. So because I was having this idea, right? I was like, I want to kind of build a song on the 4 chord and then have my change up be like a 1/5. You know what I mean? And so the four be the main pattern. So and I didn't. I wasn't able to imagine it or see it with my hands. So I just wanted to be able to see it the way that you could see it in pad perform. Now, if I want to do that, it's just. And it's just easy to figure out the direction of the song like this, right? So if I'm like, this is gonna be my loop. And then here's a change up. And then back. Change up. Mike Dean breakdown. Main part. Change up. Does that make sense? Does writing like that make sense to you guys or nah? Let me know. So when you're like hacking on the MPC, you know what I mean? Like, because I'm telling you, that's what really separates. Like how, like, dude, someone who starts making beats on the MPC, it takes them so much longer to get good at making music, period, than someone who uses FL Studio or a DAW, period, right? Because people who use FL Studio, they're put into like a space where you got tools and hacks, right? And then NPC people got tools and hacks, but they come from a legacy of where they feel dirty using the tools and the hacks, so they just make worse music than the people who have FL Studio, and then act like they make better music than the people who use FL Studio, just because the people who made like classics on hip hop, whatever, you know exactly what I'm talking about, like that hater shit, right? So what I'm saying is, if you have this stuff, you know what I mean? Like, just use it, bro. Because here, like, the progressions that I was playing, right? These are in B minor. I don't know the B minor scale that well. So all I did is I went to keyboard control, right? And I transposed my keyboard up to semitones, close this. So now when I play the A minor scale, which is all white keys, I'm in B minor. And I can kind of, let's see. What do I want to do? I want to invert this. I want to go. Where are these three? I want to go down here. I want to do this. I want to do this. No. I want to do that. Brito, fresh off of COVID, bro. Hope you're feeling strong soon. I know what that's like. All right, so let's do this. Why is that on 7 bars? Bet. Craig Taylor. Not right now, buddy. All right, so let's see here. What do we got? $16? No. Eighth notes. Eighth notes. Eighth notes. Time it correct. Eighth notes. Do it. See, so even though you don't have like scale quant, just having all the white keys and getting the tonality, you'll get there. All right, bet. Does anybody have a SP 404 MK2 in here? I have one. Do you know how to change the key in chromatic mode? Nope. So what's the so let me see here. B. All right, bet. Let's get another analog lab up from the boy Puperino. You guys familiar with the why the hell is this the name of this escaping me? Oh my god. I'm about to call it the Cuban 3-2 and it's not the Cuban 3-2. What's the name of the Cuban 3-2? Ah, there we go. Yeah, they must need vibranium to make them because, man, the ladies on X. Yo, you guys talking about the damn. Yo, you guys familiar with the song clave rhythm? It's basically how you. Why is this on C? Whatever. It's basically how you make how you make rap beats, modern rap beats. So if you take two bars, you space them out in eighth notes, right? This is a song clave rhythm. And this is all you need to know to make trap. Or really any genre, right? I'm sure um, people from the Middle East will try to claim this. People from Africa will try to claim this, but this is just the rhythm that everybody likes. It's this one right here. And trap music is just a matter of how you decorate that rhythm, right? How you navigate it. I'll show you something. So you could take your hi-hats, right? Because this is your groove, right? You take that, you turn that into a snare. You bring a snare back in. Right? You take this, you scoot it over here. Depending on where you scoot it, you see what I'm doing? Always slide on the track. Nah, see if you slide, you wind up You wind up with that. You wind up with that unseasoned chicken, bro. When you scoot, you wind up with the sazon. Trust me. You want to scoot. You don't want to slide. All those patterns are hard. Yeah, because I'm telling you something, bro. Like the son clave rhythm, that shit, it's the key to life, right? And you can reverse it. So say you were gonna do a just a straight up snare pattern, right? Watch this. So you do your 2 here, and then on your next bar, this is the 2-3 version of it. The first one was the 3-2. Now watch. Just, if you can if you could just remember that, right? And bro, that's the key. Like, watch this. So you got something like that, right? Then you got, say, this is gonna be too fast. But let's make this back into eighth notes. Watch this. What's this? This is gonna be real slow. But what's this remind you? They're all they're all right there. They're all in that vibe. Like you should never ever not be able to make a drum pattern if you know that. What about UK drill? Does that cover UK drill too? Yeah, of course it does. Watch the difference. So UK drill, UK drill uses son clave, but my friend, instead of doing it in eighth notes on the grid, it does it in sixteenths. So watch. You do your, and remember, like, when it comes to this rhythm, it doesn't mean that everything hits on the clave tithing. It just means that you know that that's the base of the vibe, right? So here, like, the main thing about drill is like your snares, instead of on 3/3, it's on 3 and 4. But what makes it sound like drill is this, right? So and if you zoom in, this is son clave. One, bang bang, one, skip two, next one, skip two, next one, right? And then boom, boom, right? And the best drill beats, they're gonna do like a lot of people who suck at making drill. This is what their drill hi hats look like, right? They do this, and that's like cool. People who are really good at it though, they're gonna do this, and this is kind of gonna be the basis of their vibe. And then like here you'll do like a roll or something. And maybe here you do that, but that's how you get a drill pattern. Make sense? But yeah, look it up. ALL MPC. This is what the Facebook group is crying about. Oh man. Well, I don't feel like remaking that, and I feel like I gave you guys enough sauce for the day. You guys got any questions before I go? Like, do you guys get the song clave? Do you need to see me do it with a beat butcher kit so that it sinks in? Oh my god. Yes, you need to see me do it with a beat butcher kit so it sinks in. Let's do it with Apollo Brown. Bad boy shakers. Tell me what you want from me. All right, I'm gonna do it. Tell me what you want from me. What the hell am I doing? All right, so it's. All right. So if we were to. Right, if we were to timing correct, do this, go into eighth notes. What's up, Eclipse? And if we do, like, you want to get, all right, so you've already got a clave hit here, right? And you've got a clave hit here. So let's listen to it and see if it makes sense in the context of our kit, right? Because that's gonna be the main sticking point. But for this kit, you're gonna want to do some badump bumps, right? You're gonna want to go bump bump. Right? You're gonna want and then up here, what if we did a reverse? What if we did a 2-3 with the shaker? Got fucking crazy with it. What if we just went nuts, right? but I mean, especially if you're not actually gonna play it out, like playing like this helps a lot with playing it out. But if you're just drawing the shit, dude, that's the cheat code. It's just drawing it and then deciding like, all right, do I want to drag it around? Do I want to put stuff on the weak beats to try to make it like a more of a boom bappy thing? But you should never ever in your life have trouble coming up with a good group. Never, not once. Is Fabric XL a collection of the sounds, or is it something different? Fabric XL is like is like Nexus. Drawing it gives it a consistent velocity. Yeah, but you just sick. You just fucking. I hope you guys know if you draw, you have to change your velocity, right? You gotta put some work in it. You gotta go into timing correct, move your swing over. You know what I mean? Go to your hi hats, give them a nice shift. But you definitely should try to play your shit, right? And then once you bump everything off, like what he's saying about ghost notes. So again, like if you just relate everything to the clave, right? 1 2 here, this kick, and then we're just gonna ghost it out. Watch how this changes um how this feels. Watch and how I ghost out this snare. That's what I like about the MPC. Like visually, like once you get into yellow, and the way it handles ghost notes. Like just listen. Come on, man. Come on, dude. Come on now. That shit's crazy. You know it is. You know it is. Watch. Watch, we'll go into Pupils Kit again. Real quick. I know he's got a base for this. Let's see what Pupil. But, dude, it's Apollo Brown drums, pupil bass, CMP vibrato or vibraphone, and the son clave, straight from Cuba. To make a super simple, like, bro, so I'm telling you, anything from a super simple Griselda loop to a Moneybag Yo beat to, you know, up tempo City Girl stuff to even faster like 42 Doug stuff, like all that shit. It's the same. It's the same. So, anyway, appreciate you guys tapping in on the stream. I hope that made sense to you guys. Is this preset bank on our website? What do you mean? Of course it's on our website, bro. Yes. So, if you pull this guy up right here and you type in www.preset ALL-MPC kits, it's the first thing you see on the website. It's right there. Right there. Boom. All you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Add it to your cart. View my cart. Hit that checkout. You know? That's all you gotta do. Make that happen. Yeah, make that happen. John Black says FL Studio 21. Is FL Studio 21 out? Do they have a video? Can we laugh at it? Yo, this lady right here that fucking cooks in the Everglades in her yoga pants, bro. Like, I always feel so bad watching it because she's got fucking good recipes. But then my wife pulls up on me and she's like, I know why you watching that. I know why you watching that. Like, yo, I need you to relax. FL Studio 21. Is it out? Audio clip fades and gain. Yo, I remember like I was on Twitter and I was on Twitter, I was like, oh my god, FL Gang is so excited that they're finally getting crossfades. And like everybody jumped me. Like even this guy came in and jumped me. And they were all like, yeah, we've had crossfades, we got crossfades. And it's like, dude, like that FL Studio is Image Line is going to come out with a release video. And when they do the release video, they're going to advertise the crossfades. You guys don't fucking have crossfades. That's what happens when you buy a DAW for $100. They don't give you crossfades until year 25. You know what I mean?
Hello and welcome to Busy Works. If you stay to the little sample that you a lot this song, kind of visually add one more here all day. This is a pretty cool feature for people who want to make a unique drum sound and merge Foley or merge like a hi-hat with a kick. You could do a lot of different things with that. That's pretty creative.
I swear to God, if I see any of you people merging a hi-hat with a kick, I'm done with you.
You could also do it with the melody loops. Okay, so now the last thing that I promised I would show you is the multi-band. Now it looks like check. Highlight all your audio. This does a lot. It preset of this. So it goes like wank, wank, because there's a delay difference. Okay, so again, what it's doing is it's creating a delay per favorite. Next, let's open up with the other drums just to see what this sounds like in context. I'll let you guys experiment. Let me turn on.
Oh God, FL Studio makes me want to die. They used to sell FL Studio in Best Buy 20 years ago. They definitely used to sell FL Studio in Best Buy. That's a fact. Why FL Studio will inevitably be the best DAW? Oh my God. Why do they do this? Why I no longer use FL Studio? Because I got an MPC and it's way more fun. Watch, I'll bet you that's...
Hey, what's up? This is Delio, and this is why I no longer use FL Studio.
The way he laughed, he felt so guilty. He was like, oh my God, guys. You gotta say that shit with your chest, Delio.
Out there that I'm not trying to rag on any FL Studio users.
No, you rag on them.
I have some good friends that are FL Studio users.
Fuck those guys.
And I also know that FL Studio is a big platform. It's
doesn't matter.
Probably the most popular platform to make
doesn't matter.
Beats on. And
It's because people steal it.
This is a video explaining why I don't use it anymore. So I just want to make sure I acknowledge that so that nobody gets their feelings
Don't acknowledge it. Hurt their feelings, Dilio. Let's go.
hurts. But, you know, it's the internet. People are going to say what they want to say. Anyway,
You say what you want to say.
that's okay. Let's go right into it. So what I'm dealing with is that, you know, FL Studio, I've used FL Studio for a long time. I
And it sucks.
used it since it was like 2.4.
And it was trash then.
You know, like late 90s, early
It's trash now.
2000s. A friend of mine put me onto it.
And he held me back.
And it's a really good platform, and it's
If you suck at making music,
definitely optimized for the computer screen.
and for people who suck at making music,
And one of the reasons why I don't really use it anymore
it's because it's trash.
is because lack of a hardware interface. Now,
Because I got an MPC and I'm a real boy now.
I do have to acknowledge the Fire.
Sucked.
I made a controller for that, and then
All right. Uh-oh. Dude, why? Yo, Ant, shut up, dude. We just having fun. Eclipse says, don't talk about my doll like that. Terrell Owens' voice. No. I don't care what doll you guys use, man. You know that. I just can't do it. It's not fun for me. All right, but let me go, guys. I'm gonna holler.